It does something to the thickness, the consistency, but the flavor, the texture, it's all so perfect. Because I can eat this entire thing and then go back and get more. Welcome back to the Anabolic Hub. We make anabolic deliciousness. We're back inside my kitchen today and we're doing an inspiration recipe from Coach Greg Doucette and Reese's protein ice cream. This one here is an anabolic milkshake that is absolutely 100% delicious. We're gonna use Coach Greg's HTLT protein powders to make it. We're gonna add in a mix-in that's going to be fantastic. And this is going to be one of the best anabolic ice creams you have ever had. That I can guarantee you. It is most definitely going to be ideal for any shredding plan, any main gaining plan, and definitely any weight loss plan. So, with no further ado, let's get things started by having a look at the ingredients. Here we go. Vanilla peanut butter whey protein powder, chocolate peanut butter vegan protein powder, cocoa powder, vanilla sugar-free jello, guar gum, unsweetened cashew milk, Swerve, granular, frozen strawberries, Reese's peanut butter chips, ice. And even though we're not baking anything today, it's still gonna be one of those magical recipes where we're mixing together some dry ingredients, we're mixing together some wet ingredients, and we're combining them all at the same exact time in our blender for some anabolic deliciousness. So let's get things started here by putting in all of our ingredients to the blender, starting with 17 grams of our vanilla peanut butter HTLT whey protein powder. Whew, that's a mouthful. Next, we're gonna add in another 17 grams of our HTLT vegan protein powder. This time it's chocolate peanut butter flavored. These two together make such a magical flavor in this shake. You have no idea. So good. If you just have one of them, you can use one and it tastes pretty good still, but I highly recommend if you have both of them, go 50-50, 17 grams a piece, and it's gonna taste amazing. Wait till you find out. Let's get this in there. Then it's 5 grams of our cocoa powder. Took some effort, but we got it in there. 5 grams of the cocoa powder on the money. Then it's 7 grams of your vanilla jello, sugar-free of course. Then it's 1 gram of your guar gum. You could use xanthan gum, although guar gum is much better for ice creams in my opinion. Next is 70 grams of our frozen strawberries. Then it's 15 grams of our Swerve granular. And we're going to need 30 grams total of our Reese's peanut butter chips. We're gonna put half of that 30, which if my math is correct, is 15 grams in here for the blend. The other half is going to be our topping or mix-in, if you will. Then it's going to be 180 grams of your unsweetened cashew milk. You can use almond milk, but trust me, it tastes way better with cashew milk. Unsweetened, of course. And before we add the ice in, we're gonna go over to the base and do a really quick blend, and then come back over, add the ice, and then it's one more blend. Each of those blends is going to be for exactly 55 seconds. And before we start the blend, you want to just give it a quick pulse, really quick on the lowest setting. It mixes everything up, and then we're gonna do a full blend. And after that initial mix, you're gonna notice that not everything really incorporated all that much, and that's okay. We just wanna start the mixing process a little bit with all of those ingredients before we add in our ice, which we're gonna do now, exactly 360 grams going in. And back to the base. Okay, bye. Quick scrape down. And our last 30-second blend. And being the rookie creamer that I am, I don't have a nice big glass to put this in. Unfortunately, just your standard glass. We're gonna put it in there. It's definitely not all gonna fit because this volume is insane. Taking out the flavor stick, give it a scrape down, And this stuff would definitely pass the Greg Doucette over the head test. So we're gonna have to scoop a little bit here with our spatula. Coming out nice and slow. And into the glass it goes. Just about to the brim of the glass. Gotta save a little room for our final mix in, but look at how much is left in there that you still have. Unbelievable. There's probably another glass and a half full in the blender. Then what you want to do is take the rest of your Reese's peanut butter chips, put them right on top, and you can leave them there, or you can press them in so you get a little bit of mix in with every bite. But before this melts, let's get it over to the taste test table. And we're back at the taste test table yet again to try another delicious anabolic recipe. This time it's a protein ice cream milkshake, and my goodness, it looks incredible. And it tastes incredible, but we're gonna do the taste test anyway because it's snack time, and what better way to snack, especially post-workout, than to have a cream. I've added on a little bit of our sugar-free chocolate syrup here. Adds a great flavor to the top of the ice cream, makes it look a little bit more pleasant. You don't have to do that, it's totally optional. Without any further ado, let's dive into the cream. Picking up the spoon here, gonna go right in off the top because there's no other choice. So let's get a nice scoop of a little bit of everything, all our mix-ins with the chocolate sauce. Here we go. Not bad for a rookie creamer, if I do say so myself. Very, very tasty. Nice, smooth, creamy, flavorful protein ice cream. Push down your mix-ins a little bit. You don't want to have them all right off the top and get to the end and not have any there. But the best part about putting half of our Reese's peanut butter chips into the blender is that it doesn't totally disintegrate them into the cream. It actually gives you little shards of peanut butter deliciousness throughout every bite. It gives you maximum disbursement. You don't have to worry about not having enough peanut butter chips. This is going to distribute it perfectly amongst the entire cream, giving you flavor throughout your decadent dessert. Those two HDLT protein powders work so well together in this recipe. It's like you're combining them to make a Reese's peanut butter cup, and man, does it add a flavor punch. They're okay on their own. You could use one or the other, but having both the chocolate and the vanilla peanut butter flavored powders, I don't know what it is about them. I don't know if it's because one's vegan and one's whey. It does something to the thickness, the consistency, but the flavor, the texture, it's all so perfect for a shake, for a cream, for ice cream, protein ice cream, anabolic ice cream, whatever you want to call it, this does it. I mean, I forgot to mention first bite, best bite, but you know what? With this, because I can eat this entire thing and then go back and get more, it's like Christmas morning every time you make it, because right when you think it's over, you get another first bite. But it will not change the fact that last bite is the worst bite. That is always true, no matter what you're having, eating, drinking, whatever it might be. Last bite, last sip, always the worst. Because I still have another half in the blender. There's probably too many mix-ins here. You don't need this many in only about half the recipe. So what I would do is probably hold out half the next time I put them in, or just pour it into a big bowl, or if you got one of those exercise for cheat meals, big, huge 36 400 ounce beer glasses with his name on it, you could just put it in there too and enjoy the whole thing in a sitting with all the appropriate mix-ins. But honestly, if you didn't want to put in the other half of the Reese's peanut butter chips, you wouldn't have to. It tastes great without that mix-in. If you just use half of them and you mix it in with the blender, you're still gonna get that flavor in every bite. You're gonna feel like you have a mix-in. You basically do, but by blending it in, it just disperses it so much better. I mean, there's really not much else to say other than it's absolutely delicious. But it's getting to be about that time. I gotta get up out of here, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.